Oh, shoot.
This is a Rick Code exclusive.
What's the word, chicken bird?
Much, man. A long week, but I am ready to continue the tour. This right here, you don't got a nut allergy, do you?
No, I don't got no allergies
All right, bet. Well, we gonna
that I know of. The only thing I might be allergic to, but I'm not certain, is wasps. And the only reason I'm not certain if I am is because I got stung by like 6 at the same time.
Yeah,
And I had a nutty professor hand for like 2 weeks in school. I couldn't even like the 3rd grade type shit.
I ain't never really got stung by. I got stung by a bee one time, but
Oh, boy, I got stung by it. Yellow jacket, wasp, bee, hornet, fucking ant. Shit that don't even supposed to sting. I got bit by a dragonfly. All that shit. That ain't gonna do. Forgot I'm not. Oh, I do got a paper here. Yeah. Let's do that. I did not want to run on damn cigarillo. I just found them Johnson. Was like, oh, can't throw them away because I got it. You know what I mean? That's just wasteful. That's just wasteful. But if you can, definitely chew a paper, man. That would be some more blazing Susies.
one of the ones that I liked. I'm gonna bring this one back because he mixed it with another one. So I'm gonna do that.
Well, yeah, you talking about your bartender?
The dude that was selling this stuff. He gave us like mad samples, and then he gave us like different ideas on what to mix it with. Real good salesman, man. He had had niggas in there spending bread like a motherfucker. So go ahead and pull up my shot, man. How was your how your Valentine's Day go, man?
Man, it was good, man. I didn't do much, man. I was chilling. I ended up getting food poisoning. I feel like
The stuff you cooked, or
yeah, it was. I think it was because of the meat. I think it was a little old.
oh,
But yeah, I had some bison or some shit. It was cool, but yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't do much. I don't really do much like on them days.
yeah, man. So I told you we have reservations at this restaurant, right? The ranch. It's like right around here somewhere.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
But
about.
we ended up missing that hoe, so we had to go.
That's the main reason why.
Well, she had to take the kids somewhere far, right? And I didn't know. I thought
That's
they
the
was
main
chilling at the
reason
crib.
why.
So the time that I set the reservations up for, she didn't make it back. So we ended up doing it the next day. But we went to
Yeah.
one of our faithful, trusty restaurants, Shell Shack, instead. And them
Hey.
niggas
Hooks y'all
failed us horribly.
Wow.
We got in there. We sat down for like 15, 20 minutes. Ain't nobody come over to the table.
Yeah.
Niggas that sitting down after us start getting their food. So the people that came in like right behind us was like, "Hey man, we both of us been here for a minute. Like we ain't got no service." So we ended up, you know what I'm saying, getting a nice little discount on the meal, but it wasn't really what I wanted to do for Valentine's Day. But we went to the ranch the next day, man, and that shit was fire. Like if you haven't been, I would suggest checking it out. We got that the Wagyu tomahawk. That shit was on point.
The ranch. Yeah, no, I heard about it. I haven't been. See, like, I'd rather go the next day. That's the thing about it. It ain't nothing like, oh, I'm not one of them niggas like it's a pagan holiday or no shit. It's just like, nigga, I just don't like the hustle and bustle. At this point in my life, most of that shit I've like niggas be asking me what I'm gonna do for New Year's. Nothing. I don't want to be out here with 2 million people trying to. I drive a stick. I'm not trying to be in traffic, fucking 2-3 hours just to get to a club, waiting in the line for 45 minutes.
Pay $100.
Yeah, you feel me? Just to stand there for 10 seconds, nigga. What? I mean, again, from a nigga that's already did it to a nigga that's trying to do something else. Anyway, it just ain't my mission. It ain't my ministry. It ain't my. You feel me? I can't be that. I can't be that. You know, I can't be the one. Can't be.
It wasn't really that bad shit. We walked right in the Shell Shack and got a table. And it wasn't really, it was a lot of people in there, but I could have swore one chick left and came back with a different dude.
I mean, yeah, if you talking about...
That shit was funny as hell.
What I want to say, if you talking about Shell Shack, then sure, but anywhere else, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there won't be a point in my future where I just don't care about it no more, but right now, as of like the past couple years, as a nigga that's done did the restaurants all the way from here to, you know, wherever, or I done did the turn-ups where we, you know, 6 in the morning, all of that. I mean, shit, still to go out and do that now. So it's like, and I do that on a Tuesday. So it don't, you see what I'm saying? It don't really be the same. That's why I said I've been trying to chill, so maybe that's more exciting to me. Cause it's like, yeah. Cause like I said, from a restaurant standpoint, don't get me wrong, I'll go to a restaurant and it's great to get nice food, but I'm the type of nigga, if I would love to go to a steakhouse, but if it's gonna take 45 minutes for the wait, and it's a taco truck right here, I don't give a fuck about a steakhouse, cause I'm not a foodie like that. Like, I
most people at a steakhouse, they'll just make reservations so they don't have to pull up and try to.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. From that regard, if you miss it or if you're doing reservations or something like that, I can deal with that. But even then, now you're talking about the traffic. Now you're talking about the like I said, and it's not like I said. It's just on those days the city's so busy. I'm out here on a Thursday where I could just pull off same way you pull up where I'm at, and it's just boom. You just try doing that on a, you feel me? Like, nah. That's why I always be feeling like I want to stay downtown, but I can't imagine that shit. Like you live by the Mavericks Stadium or by the Rangers Stadium or some shit. Nigga, you better have everything you had planned done by 3 p.m.
Yeah. Cause
you can't leave back out, and if you leave back out, you better be gone until fucking 1 p.m. I mean 1 a.m. And even then, it still might be packed, depending on what the atmosphere was and what game was up and shit like that. Like, I don't know, bro. You have to. What we gonna take a cheers to, though, bro?
Cheers to us being affiliates. Made it official with the T-Move shit, man. So, cheers to that. And then, we can also cheers to the, I'm going to give a cheers to the Hall of Fame finalist, man. One of my favorite players of all time, Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, he made it, he finally getting finalized?
Yeah, he a finalist for the Hall of Fame.
Hold on, who all nominated?
Notable names, Melo, Dwight Howard, and Maya Moore.
Maya Moore. Now, out of the names that you just named, Maya Moore the most deserving.
Yeah,
Melo.
She haven't played. She didn't play for a minute either.
Yeah, you feel me? Like Melo.
She stopped playing so she could get that dude out of jail.
Right. Melo and them niggas, they were cold, but they ain't win shit.
Dwight Howard, I think he got a ring or two.
Yeah, he got a ring at the end. Okay, I'm not even finna disrespect this ring. I'm not finna be Shaq because I thought about it. Yeah, that when they won that ring, they wouldn't have won that ring without him. Even though he wasn't Dwight Howard, they literally needed him for Joker. If they didn't have him, because the other nigga was getting his ass spanked. Yeah. He was getting used in the brew. Big body Joker wasn't bullshitting with him, but Dwight had his number. You know what I mean? And shit. That's so. Shout out to them. Yeah. Cheers to that, man. Cheers to Wade and them niggas, man. You know, one time for the one time.
While we on the basketball, did you catch any of the All-Star weekend?
I did not. I was throwing up all weekend.
The parts that I caught, man, it's still falling off. They need to figure something else out. They need to,
man. So this is the thing, man. If we gonna talk about that, man, the All-Star, from an All-Star standpoint, bro, niggas gotta understand, like, one. Well, I'm gonna look at it from both sides on mine. I'm gonna say this first. The All-Stars game and or weekend cannot be great all the time. It can't. If it was, then it wouldn't be nothing. It's impossible every year to have like all the best dunkers and all the best 3-point shooters and all the best performances and all the right celebrities, and then to do it all right from a programming standpoint. Yeah. So I hate when people are overly critical of things like, example, the Super Bowl, right? And I'm not switching lanes. I'm just saying Kendrick performed for the Super Bowl, and niggas acting like it wasn't nothing about it. It wasn't even nothing. It wasn't nothing until he did the not. And I'm like, bro, this nigga running around, he doing like everybody ain't gonna be Beyonce. Like if you was looking for that performance,
you should have known you wasn't gonna get that from him.
What was you thinking? It was like, you know what I mean? And then that's what I'm saying.
Tell a story with
right.
It,
that's what I'm saying about like from an All-Star game standpoint, because it all depends on who you got in it that's gonna make it what it is, right? So even if you start looking from a dunk contest standpoint, was Anthony Edwards in the dunk contest? No. So why would the dunk contest be lit? Was Ja Morant in the dunk contest?
Nope.
So why would the dunk contest be lit?
That boy Matt McClung though.
Matt McClung, yeah. But see, the thing is, the only issue with that is, and I love Matt McClung. Remember, I was talking about him before because I still think like,
because his high school tapes was going
crazy. I've been on that boy. Pause. But I feel like, you know, at this point, they gotta give him they gotta put him on a roster, bro. Because at this point, they using him like a Make-A-Wish kid. Yeah. Like I hope at the bare minimum they paying him something under the table or outside of this, or him and his agent that negotiated a contract where it's like, this is a separate thing from me being in the G League, because y'all not finna keep calling me up here to wow these people, and y'all won't even give me a spot on the team.
I think they said he made more from the dunk contest than he has in his career.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. So y'all not gonna finna. Now, don't get me wrong. From that standpoint, I mean, as long as he making money, kudos. As long as he getting compensated, I can't knock it. But what I was finna say is, from that issue, the issue becomes there. Just on the dunk contest standpoint, you gotta sit there and realize, man, it's so many niggas that can do some crazy ass dunk. If you ever got time, just go to Instagram and type in like slam dunk tricks or some shit, and watch what it's niggas jumping in the air dunking that bitch behind them. And I seen one nigga bounced the bitch off the ground behind his back into his hand and yammed the bitch. I'm talking about some shit where he like boom, bow. Ball bounce up, he catching this bitch all one motion. So he running from like the free throw line doing this shit. Yeah. Like these niggas is doing some amazing, fantabulous shit. But they no name. They just some nigga that can jump. And that's what Matt McClung is to most people.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing about Matt McClung. They got no reason to like him outside of the dunk contest. They got nothing to believe in outside of the dunk contest. That ain't what it's for. All-Star Weekend sucks because the All-Stars don't participate.
I don't know. The format this year was kind of weak. The way they did the actual like Sunday, where it was like the OGs versus the younger. It was kind of like a tournament type shit.
What you mean?
Where it was like the OGs versus the younger people, and they had I think it was like 4 teams, and then these 2 teams played again, and the winner go on. It was whack, bro. Like the OGs versus the new niggas. So you got like James Harden, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and them type of niggas going up against some new niggas in the league, like the Rising Stars. And it's like, bro, this shit ain't even fair, bro. Like,
I mean,
I understand the slam dunk contest been falling off for the last like few years, but
again, the slam dunk contest, it actually ain't fell off at all. Again, you would not care as much if it was Ja Morant that was trying to. If Ja Morant got a dunk contest and missed all his dunks, just because it's Ja Morant, you more hype than if it's Flight White or some random nigga off the street that could just jump 50 inches in the air. That's just a jumping nigga.
And I think at like some point, it's like only so many dunks that you could do. Like,
I can't even go there. That's what I'm saying. If you go to Instagram, bro, because my algorithm be like that now. Bro, these niggas doing so many dunks, bro. I'm talking about just so much shit, man. Like, I done seen niggas. You remember Dwight smacked that bitch off the backboard? Niggas smacked that bitch off the backboard and dunked it on the other side now. Like, they doing other shit. Again, it's just the people you gonna need for that. The star power gotta be there. The LeBron missed his window to be in the dunk contest and hype it up. You see what I'm saying? Like niggas big LeBron for years. Nigga, I think it was 2009, and nigga said, I'm gonna be in the dunk contest next year. Just lying like always. Just lying.
yeah.
But if we, you know what I mean, from a formatting standpoint,
I think they need to get rid of the skills challenge.
the skills challenge was cool. Once again, all of this is predicated by who's participating. If I remember when Charles Barkley raced against the referee, right? Just some little jokey shit. Funny, but boom. Or if you got Shaq trying to ride a look, like, you know what I mean? It's ways to add performance to that, but you got to have somebody that's associated with a name. Like, brand names matter, right? And they have always mattered. This has always been the case, marketing-wise or anything. So I don't know why the NBA feels like they can promote something that doesn't have brand names attached to it. If Wheaties got to go sign, what's the nigga name they played Rudy off of?
The football?
Yeah, the white nigga. Damn, I forgot his name. Doug Flutie. If Wheaties had to sign Doug Flutie just off of his comeback story, and he wasn't even nothing really in the NBA, what did that tell you about?
He was a football player.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm in NFL, but what did that tell you about brand recognition? Like, the NBA trying to push a product with no brand recognition outside of the All-Star game. Well, once again, the All-Star game is just straight up dog shit at this point. At this point, it's just niggas running up and down the intramural flow. And again, it's still not a star power thing when they doing it.
Crossing half court, shooting threes, bro. Like,
right.
Niggas ain't trying to do nothing else.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Niggas
Like,
not dunking in the All-Star
bro,
game no more.
bro.
Unless they on a fast break, and then they do that little, I caught it right here a little bit after the free throw line. Let me do that dribble and then go up and
right,
like, nigga,
right. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Out of here, like. That's
what I'm saying. Remember, T-Mac and them niggas in the same game where they playing competitive ball. T-Mac, they in this bitch playing defense and T-Mac going off glass.
Yeah.
Like in the old All-Star games, the reason why they was fun was because it wasn't that niggas wasn't like just letting niggas do anything. It was what they was doing. Basically, we gonna play the same type of game we play in a normal NBA game, except we gonna do stuff that we wouldn't do in a normal NBA game via taking risks. Yeah. So a nigga might dribble more than he normally would, because normally it's 2 dribbles, coach pop pass nigga to the corner, swing that bitch. We know the rule. Yeah. But today, Brandon Knight, you finna see what I really got in the tank. You feel me? Pause. You finna see what these shakes really about. Or like I said, if you T-Mac, I'm crossing over to the left, off the backboard, you look back, I'm on top of your head. What up, fam? You better get ready, nigga. We going in tonight. But I would never do that normally in a playoff game with a risk, because I don't get the ball. You feel me? It's a turnover. But it's an all-star game. I'm willing to take that risk. That's how it used to be. Yeah. Now it's just, like you say, it's just 3. So, yeah, it's dead. Plus, you got to look at from a star power competitive standpoint, even in the first half of the old shit, and you could call me an old head, whatever the fuck you want, Kobe and them niggas, they'll do a little dinking around, a little bit of dinking around. Kobe will laugh a little bit. About that third quarter, Kobe started waving that hand, calling for that bitch. That fourth quarter, everybody in that motherfucker. Let's go, nigga. Like everybody, nigga. Nigga. Score be 110. These next 40 points finna be the hardest 40 points a nigga ever had to score. Yeah.
I seen Dwayne Wade talking about how Kobe was in the All-Star game, and he was saying like that nigga would be like the most intense person on the court, and that would make everybody else want to come in and kind of step their game up. And he was like, man, that nigga Kobe was like pinching me, and he was like pushing me and shit on the other end. And then I was like, man, fuck this, I'm just to foul that nigga. So he fouled him, and then his nose started bleeding. And then Kobe.
Then Kobe like, my blood, that tastes good. And then it was on. Yeah, nigga, keep that shit up. Let's go, cuz. That's what I needed right there. I'm woke now. Nigga Kobe blew a whole Achilles and shot free throws, nigga. That nigga didn't give a fuck. Yeah. Oh, I missed that nigga. Boy, that's one nigga made me sad. We gonna stay on it, but yeah, man. Cause I don't know why I was just really looking forward to seeing what he was gonna do next. Cause like he was just so good at acting to me, like the Ailey One Olives commercial, just right. Yeah. Like the way the one with Jalen Rose. Right, bro. Like he's just got the perfect tone. Like he was good at that shit. Like every one of them, he was actually good at acting. Actually though, not that we put him in something and it's like it's Kobe in Moesha. No, he like the Kobe Bryant commercial. It's like, how much better is more Kobe Bryant? You're welcome. Like he was just, he had it. He understood the role. Like I don't know if he had an acting coach or what, but he was good at it. Yeah. But no, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. He'll let them get away with a couple of things in the first quarter. The second quarter, like you say, he started pulling the jersey. Around about that fourth quarter, he started playing defense. Third quarter, he playing defense. Fourth quarter, he might elbow you in an all-star game. We might see him elbow you. Like they. What the fuck is it? You don't hear it?
Yeah, is it a nigga cutting some grass at night? Like, what the fuck is it? Sound like a nigga weed eating or something outside. So, ASAP Rocky.
Oh, you gotta lead in a little bit better than that. If that's what you gonna do. I ain't know that's what we should talk about. He be surprising me with the shit, but like, yeah, we finna do that. Hold on. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep it running, but hold on. We gonna bring it back and we gonna do that again, man. You gotta, I don't know, man. Maybe pour a shot or something. You gotta do something. You can't just say, ASAP Rocky. I'm still going. I know. I told you I'm gonna just keep the audio in there, but yeah, we y'all cut. Y'all act like y'all don't remember this.
Let me hit the 3, man.
Why you gotta pause for hitting the three? If anything, that's like an NBA reference. You know, because of the last shit. Oh. Right. And now I done loaded you up for a slam dunk of a transition. More NBA shit. Because you're not finna just... Not that. That's a lot of shit.
He did what they didn't think could be done.
Who did what they didn't think could be done? Is it a man? Look up in the sky? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? And now, I'm just quoting the song, so pause in advance.
If I hit it one time, not that one.
That pretty motherfucker,
Oh.
hauling one of them records. Quit the bullshit, but we be back in a second. I think that's how it go.
Oh, I didn't know you was like a...
My swagger's so impressive, and I don't need a necklace. But this cocaine I imported, just important as your president. Oh, I was there for, nigga, everything's purple swag, nigga. We was trippy them days. Yeah, when everything was purple. I mean, y'all already know because he already told y'all. But if you don't know because you actually did what I asked you to do, which is like, subscribe, and share to the Pull Up Podcast, episode 128. Right now, I am the Rick Code.
It's your boy Dubz 817. We pulling up.
And as you make sure that you do that, make sure you share, tell a friend, tell them to come again. And if you don't know, now you do know, we are talking about ASAP motherfucking Rocky. Hey, yo, Adrian, I'm a champion. And that's exactly how my boy reacted.
Boy, that nigga went over there like...
Boy, I thought he was Michael Phelps. Boy, I know they held that nigga in contempt.
Nigga went over that shit.
Bro, he went over that bitch like, bro.
I had to watch that hoe like 3 or 4 times.
What was interesting when he went over that hoe was how the police was like, okay. Because they was in the room already. Hey, did you know? See, I don't want to say this because I don't want no retries or nothing, but it's supposed to be like a video of this shit.
Yeah. But, so, the thing that I've been hearing about it is that they say that he always carried like a prop gun around. You know what I'm saying? Like, just for, I guess for like the fear factor or some shit. Like when niggas try to run up on you, I got something too. But
from what?
For me, that's not gonna always work. Cause some niggas might be like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you.
I mean, no, it's a good
Run
tactic.
that.
It's a good tactic. For a lot. I mean, you know, it's a lot of people that they don't trust themselves. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't trust themselves with weapons and stuff. Mm-hmm. So they
for a minute I didn't really.
And so they don't
comfortable having shit.
Yeah, they don't want to be around it. I don't know. I mean, some people, I'm glad they don't, because people deal with and I'm not saying this, in a negative way, but people think that they're dealing with depression, and if you're one of them people, I don't want you to have a gun in you. You know what I mean? Because nigga, just take one bad night in a ball of Jack, nigga, and whoopsie. Yeah. Because, I always be wondering to myself, I wonder how many niggas be like, no, after they jump off the building.
A lot. Yeah. The ones that survive always be like, shit, I wish I wouldn't have did that shit. Like, you done spent 3 months in the hospital with 140 broken bones. You in the cast like this.
They didn't turn that shit in the paper with say. And again, we're not making light of anybody. If listen, they got lines, and if you do need to talk to somebody, definitely talk to somebody. Yeah. Always look and get you some help, man. Cause I mean, always another reason to try something, man. I just feel like, you know, you ain't done it all to be like, nah, I'm done doing. Like the only nigga I could see legitimately being like suicidal is the nigga that owed the most debt in the world. When I looked it up, now I don't know if he still does, but it was a nigga that owed $7 billion. It was like 6.7 billion. So if this nigga made $6 billion, he'll still be 700 million in a hole. Like, you ain't that broke.
Yeah.
Life ain't dead. Like, think about it. Like if a nigga came up right now and made $6 billion, he'll still owe 700 million. That boy broke.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. See? Just make sure it was a former Societe Generale rogue trader. His name is Jerome Curville, and he owes a bank $6.3 billion. So, yeah, that boy, if that boy made $6 billion, he'll be $300 million down. You okay, bro?
Yeah.
You're okay, bro. And I'm not saying like I know that don't, you know, but back to the thing, man. You know, Captain Gun. I don't believe that, but I don't want to say too much because it's so fresh, and I don't know what they doing. I don't know. Did he get acquitted without prejudice?
Yeah, I think he good to go.
I mean, did he get acquitted with prejudice?
I think he good to go.
Like he good to go like that,
I don't
man.
think he got to do no like community
Yeah, that's what I'm
service
saying.
or shit like that. So
No, not like that. I'm saying when he got acquitted, was it acquitted? Let me see if I can find it. Let me see what the ruling was, cause I'm just trying to see if they.
I know once they said not guilty, that nigga he hugged like the first person or two around him, and then that nigga went straight over. Cause a lot of niggas don't, when they come to shooting in Cali, like they don't play that shit at all. So if they put you on trial, most of the time you going down. So I can see why he celebrated like that. Like, I don't know, because I didn't really see the video, but I know they said the bullet just grazed the dude. Yeah, I mean, even if you want to go into some,
I mean,
shit,
they don't really I mean, they never ruled about that, like whether or not
Yeah.
it grazed you. You fire a gun,
it's a wrap in Cali.
it's a dub. And then
He
the
done
thing
for.
is, that's what makes this whole situation like the craziest, because this is in Cali. So, you know, they don't.
Niggas was thinking that he was crazy for not taking a plea deal.
No. He definitely looked like the man now with that, because I know from what I seen and when the shit first came out and they was like, oh, it was a tussle. I ain't never, because you know, this shit was like, I think it was like at night if I remember correctly. So you couldn't like, of course, see no weapons or nothing to be like, oh yeah, that was definitely whatever. But I was like, oh, that's crazy. And then when he got the 6-month offer, it's like, bro, it's 6 months. You a rapper, nigga.
Tory Lanez doing 10.
Bro, even if Tory Lanez wasn't, we gonna get. And I want.
But you know how they do out there.
Well, I'm just saying, even if he wasn't, nigga, it's only.
What he was facing like 20 something.
No. I'm saying, nigga.
ASAP.
Nigga, depending on what you charge me with, if you offer me 6 months, I might take it, even if I know for a fact I was in Nova Scotia. If I know I can't prove that, then I'm taking the 6. If I'm on trial for attempted murder and you say 6 months with probation or some shit, and y'all are saying like, oh well, we got all this evidence, you can just take the 6 month whatever probation, whatever it is. If I didn't do it, but I'm like, oh, I can't prove it, or they got something that like lend to me like having done it, even though I got an explanation that just don't make sense. Like, no, I had that car, but it was for something different. I don't know why the tag is over there at that house. Did someone steal it? You know what I mean? Whatever it is. And they're like, no, we got your ass. And I get up, nah, I might take the 6 months. It's 6 months. I'll be out in 6 months.
He might be out in like 4.5.
Well, 6 months,
85%.
like it's you know. Yeah, I'm not saying like it's gonna be fun, but I'm saying if I'm ASAP Rocky, rich,
85%, you could do 4.5.
If I'm ASAP Rocky rich, like me now,
they're
right
not
now,
gonna put you in gym pop. You gonna
right.
be.
And
my wife is a billionaire. I can't be
right,
around no
right. Like ASAP Rocky was worth
like that,
30 million. He was worth 30 million before him and Rihanna started dating. But I mean, I get why they play it on this top like he a house husband, because Rihanna's just so up. With
they
her.
treat him like that.
Yeah,
they give ASAP Rocky the DDG treatment.
Bro,
I didn't know that.
You gotta understand, bro. With the black culture,
I did not know that. Off the woman
with the black culture, bro,
that,
that's tough. That's a tough ass. With women, period, that's a tough ass. But with the black culture, I'm not gonna say black women. I'm gonna say the culture, cause it's propagated from all around.
Because a woman, if she with you, she don't care what you got. Like you bring her something to the table, we eating. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
so but
bullshit. But to the outside,
but that outside
to a bitch that's making 30,000 herself. Like
more than no.
She mad as hell that this
no,
nigga
no. Right, but the way I'm saying, the way the society gonna propagate, what her homegirl gonna talk to her, some bitch making 100,000 is dating some nigga that he a substitute teacher or some shit, and he do like art, but like he good to her type shit. Why you dating this bum ass nigga? You supposed to be on a yacht, turned up, bitch. Like, what is you on? Like, they in her ear. They in her ear. That's why I said I'm not saying like all black women are like incapable of. No, I'm not saying that. But the culture of women and some men and the overall overarching culture.
So niggas is mad that he with her because he not a billionaire too?
No. There's a lot of niggas that's like, oh, that boy hit a lick, or looked up, but that's still the culture. Cause see what I'm saying? It's like, oh, that boy hit a lick. Like, boy, I get her pregnant immediately. Like, nigga, I knock her up so fast. What man? Billionaire? I'm locking that down. Like, she my baby mama instantly. You see what I'm saying? Like, you done heard a bunch of that. You know that this the culture. That's why I said it's not just women. It's the culture of the black culture, like not again, but it's not specific to us, or nor is it I'm thinking of analogous. No, I don't think that's what it is. But what I will say is there's a that old straw. But there's in all cultures, I mean, I don't know what it is. I think for the most part it's an innate training or something. I don't know. But like, yeah, you get a white bitch. You just seen it. They do reality shows about it. All of the Real Housewives of Saskatchewan and all of that. What you think? It's my house, my fucking rules. You don't like it? You get the fuck out. Same shit. Same shit.
I think on the Housewives though, they kind of like it's a different balance because some of the women is like up and they the main ones, so that's the ones that a lot of them ride for. Like Kenya, when she like, oh, I don't want this nigga no more, blah blah blah. But like, if you like a woman that's like, yo, dude is the top winner, then I mean, you can still be on the show because you a housewife, but I think niggas lean more to the Kenya side than the woman that's the actual housewife.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's the culture. The culture is they because what they're doing is they're fantasizing the unnatural and they're not fantasizing but fantasticizing the unnatural in a theatrical way for TV. Yeah. But like Candy and her dude, right?
Yeah. Niggas be treating Todd like he
Ooh. Ooh.
But she met him on the show that he was executive producing, like.
Ooh, you think Todd was a nigga that Candy picked up off Skid Row and took him to one of them niggas on TikTok that be cutting niggas' hair in the park, gave that nigga a fade and a polo shirt.
Yeah, because I be seeing that shit. When Todd be standing his ground, they be like, how he gonna talk to her like that? I'm
bro,
like, bro, this nigga is...
Like, this her nigga, bro. She don't even think. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I'm not naming an individual to the
She not even worried about what y'all talking about. Like,
she really like, okay, nigga, I'm gonna figure it out. And they done broke up and got back together, nigga. She fuck with that nigga.
If you look at Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, like fucking Rashida and Kurt, like
right. No, they hate them.
Niggas they be so mad.
They hate shit. Cause again, it's
with this like. That nigga clearly knows the game plan.
Right.
He clearly knows how to operate. Like, do he got mad kids on the side? Yeah, but
whatever he doing must
them
work
niggas work together very well. I done seen food reviews where niggas done went to their restaurant and niggas is like, I seen Rashida and Kurt both in here serving people, asking people if like.
But
they dynamic might not be what you used to, but
right, that's what I'm saying. They
them.
fantastic. They like fantasticizing and broadcasting the abnormalities. So, like I said, it's not a. When you start talking about the dynamic, they ain't gonna treat Rocky like that. Yeah, even though, like I said, I think like because Rihanna a billionaire certified. Yeah. Let me see what ASAP Rocky net worth is, because he's not married to her.
They not married?
Not yet. And see, I'm saying, just a quick Google search tells you ASAP Rocky celebrity net worth is currently 20 million. I'm saying 20 million USD. So they calling a nigga with 20 M's a bum. He can rock all the Eliante he want.
Yeah. And y'all niggas can't go to 5-star restaurants.
Bro, you can't even get in there, bro.
Every 6 months. But you want to talk shit about this nigga.
We can't even, no. And I'm with you. We can't even get in there. Let me say that. We can't get in there. But I also know this nigga not a bum just because the dynamic isn't right. But yeah.
I ain't know they was treating him like DDG.
Bro, they been treating him like DDG.
Like ASAP Rocky is like a
like, well, see, the only difference is ASAP Rocky is liked by the bitches, like outside of Rihanna. Like they really think he's an attractive dude. So he doesn't get a lot of the condescending conversation, but the conversations definitely happen where it's like he's the house husband, or like she like bossing him up, or like. And again, from a monetary standpoint, yeah, you would think so, but for the things that A$AP Rocky does, not really.
Yeah, but I mean,
he was
niggas
already
should know the rules though. Like, players get chose,
right? And
so
that's
if you
the thing.
want to go off the basis,
that's
like,
the thing, bro.
Everybody can shoot their shot, but everybody not gonna make it.
That's the thing. Niggas don't understand. Did I always say, and people be like laughing about it, but I be like, no, it's true. Because like,
if she didn't want to fuck with you, no matter if niggas be mad.
No, I'm saying from a celebrity standpoint, you got just as much a chance of fucking Sweetie as you do any other random bitch in a club that you're in, if Sweetie's there and you have the opportunity to talk to her. Because at the end of the day, she's just a woman. Now, that doesn't mean that she might not be superficial or whatever the fuck and might want you to book, whatever. Boom. But what I always be telling niggas and women, and they don't be grasping, is no matter how far up the social ladder you climb, you still just a nigga or a bitch. So at the end of the day, a rich bitch wants some good dick, just like a broke bitch. And she gonna find it. You understand?
Yeah.
A rich nigga wants some good pussy, just like a broke nigga. And they gonna find it.
Even if it ain't that, even like if you like a billionaire, you just really want to find somebody that's gonna rock with you the right way, and that's not gonna be trying to like leech off you.
No, I'm talking
like,
about just a connection, like fire. I'm saying, boom. You at the parties, you at the galas, all the bitches fake. Nigga, bow. Fuck it, boom. I'm taking it back to the old school. Nigga fucked up. You up, but nigga still go to Waffle House and end up talking to who? A bitch that go to Clark Atlanta. She just fine and happened to be there. And she got that actual fire in her eyes she ain't dead inside. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? NFL, these bitches on social media tell you all the time. Be a bitch with 235 followers, it'd be an NFL nigga in her DMs. Cause her shit came up on his Explore page. And he's still just a nigga. And she's still real life fine. Yeah. And probably got a better personality than who he actually be around.
Yeah, because I remember when I was up before I got married, and like, man, that nigga JJ would just like hit like random spots, and like the waitresses and the fucking, like this bitch making waitress wages and then tips.
Right.
So it's like, nigga, this bitch fine as hell. Like, right. We just chop it up with her. We just like, and I'm pretty sure like. It's more women than men, so they the same way. Like, we could go out and we could.
Well, what I'm saying is, for as many niggas that have been to the strip club and paid to go to that back room, it's a nigga that came to that strip club that fucked that bitch just cuz.
$30.
He didn't spend no bread on her. She wasn't even focused on it. They ended up started smoking and talking. One thing led to another.
Yeah. All you got to do is bring your own bottle and have your own weed, man.
Well, I mean,
and they'll chill with you.
Well, not always.
No, because niggas be having the aspect that strippers, you got to throw out a whole lot of bread, or you got to.
No, you do. Bag. I mean, no. Well,
sometimes you could just be the vibe that's in there.
But like, that's what I'm saying. I'm
trying to relax. I'm trying to chill. Like, nigga, she don't feel like working right now. She can sit with you for 30 minutes, and you don't got to give it a $10 or the $20 for the lap dance.
What I'm saying is, Rihanna obviously wanted to have kids. Right? Mm-hmm. Obviously wanted to do that part of her life. That's clearly what her goal was. It's obvious from the number of kids she's had, the amount of rate, all of that. She was ready. She wanted to do it. So you know what she needed? A penis. That could have been anybody. The likelihood that they would be a billionaire, very unlikely. You see what I'm saying? Like, A$AP Rocky has proximity to her, so he's more likely to be able to talk to her because it's the fashion things, this, that, and the third. But
they into the same.
You could have been.
They can relate.
It's very possible you could have just been a nigga in New York in the place where she was shopping, or some shit, or something. Like, you could have been a nigga on the beach. Or near or something like that, you know, where they just do that shit they do and they start talking to people. And she like, oh, I actually like you. And then all of a sudden, now TMZ is like, who is this mystery man Rihanna's talking to? Come to find out, oh, he's a software designer that works in the Valley. Like, you feel me? Like, it's not like niggas.
Because it was like a picture where she was at a pool or some shit. And like, who she with? Like,
it is, bro. Because at the end of the day, she is still just a woman. Now, she's a very successful woman, but if she's not getting what she's looking for there, she's gonna go somewhere to get it. And that might be to you. I know niggas that fuck models just because they was in Kevin Hart booth. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's not like, oh, what I'm saying there is like people really got to get over this construct where if she's a super rich celebrity or something, or she's a super successful woman, that her nigga is also gotta be super successful. Cause one, that's not likely, and then two, the super successful nigga might not be compatible with the bitch.
Yeah. And niggas got to get off the shit where it's like the woman is in the forefront and she's super successful, but they don't know what the nigga do, but he's super successful as well. So, but since he not in the limelight, then he ain't shit. Like, that shit is trash too.
Well, I mean, that's trash, but it's not even necessary, because all of that's just a stupid ass setup or presentation. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, you can't have a relationship without two people. And just because a motherfucker is rich and successful doesn't mean that the person that they like will be as successful as them. Because what people like and or need varies. So all that power couple shit looks cool and it sounds great, but there's not a lot of Jay-Z and Beyonce's. Think about it. Think about the industry. Think about all the relationships, you know.
Yeah, because them niggas pretty much got equal bread.
Right. It's not that many power couples. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of situations where the women are successful. The dude is more successful. It's a lot of situations where the woman is super successful. The dude is moderately to less successful, right? Mary J. Blige and her husband. Monique and her husband, et cetera, right? What's Monique's husband do? Right. You don't know. But he bagged an Emmy Award winning bitch.
And she don't give a fuck what you gotta say.
You wanna know why?
Because she gonna tell you in every interview, if you got something to say about my nigga, then you could.
You wanna know why? Because a rich bitch, at the end of the day, is still just a woman that do woman
that nigga
shit.
making her feel a type of way. You know what I'm saying? That nigga giving her what she wants.
And that's what I'm saying.
I mean, ASAP Rocky, he in the fashion, but like, he might not have access to the shit that Rihanna do, so he could give her some game and give her some tips and be like, hey, you want to do Fenty for men? Like, this what niggas like. And now, that's another bill.
And that's what,
to the table.
That's what they do. But, back to the verdict. That nigga shook up the world with that one. Because, wow. I do find it interesting how different the scenarios played out. Really, not to be that guy, but are we really gonna act like this was in Cali? Mm-hmm. The nigga supposedly went back to the scene, ASAP Relly, aka ASAP Telly, and picked up shell casings that the officers did not find and brought them to the police station to press the charges because he wanted to sue ASAP Rocky. Not guilty. Witness was there. He shot me. Shot me on the knuckle. Video was there. He shot me. Cap gun. Not guilty. He didn't even get charged the same way, right? As Tory Lanez. Same exact scenario, right? Mm-hmm. Altercation, party, possessing weapons, presumably, whatever it is, fired and discharged. Where the 3 charges at? You gotta quit this shit quick. So all I'm saying is Tory Lanez didn't even have a video. They didn't present the fragments Megan Condon covered the case. Y'all love that white bitch. What did she tell y'all? Answer the question. Go back and think. Use your brain. When did they say this about the fragments and then about the bullets? And they got the gun right here and they tested it. When did they say that? They didn't. All of that shit they said, oh, we misplaced it or it never got placed. They didn't even map out the scene. They couldn't even tell you the count from the investigative standpoint when they bring out the investigators and they put the 1s, the 2s, the 3s, the 4s, the 5s, all that. And this happened over here and this transpired. They couldn't even speak on it.
Yeah. It make you think for real, like, was it like the bread and the influence, or was it like the...
Bro.
Because I don't really want to get into the conspiracy shit, man, but this shit right here kind of make a nigga think.
Well, it becomes unfortunate and it becomes impossible not to conspiracy theorize when two women, two niggas in the industry, the two women in the industry on the side of the cases both represented by Rock Nation. But how is it? It's impossible not to start feeling conspiracy theorists invoked. California, wait, so the same statute code, same penal code. Nothing could be different.
Like, they different out there. Like,
it's the same laws.
But if you got more, if your magazine a certain size, you going to jail.
You going to jail. That's you going to jail. Hey,
you don't even got to be shooting, nigga. If you got more bullets than you supposed to, it's a wrap.
In assault rifles, I think it's 10. You can only have 10 bullets. So if you got a clip that's got more than 10 bullets, or if you load up 10 and put one in the head somehow, you're going to prison. Jail. The big house, buddy. State prison, for sure. Right? Mm-hmm. But same penal code, same statutes.
In a shoe program in Pelican Bay.
Listen, bro. But that's the thing. I'm confused. Because, like you said, bro, so I'm sitting up and it's... Because it's California. Like, it ain't like I can differentiate it. Nothing. It's the same place.
It's like New York, nigga. Like,
right.
Plaxico Burress shot himself. Prison. And did 2 years.
Prison, bro. Oh, you got a gun? Yeah, you're going to jail. Oh, you shot yourself? Okay. So that means you were possessing a gun and you discharged it. You're going to prison. Right? That's how real and serious they are about it. And that's why California. But then you put it on display. 2 Rock Nation girls. One hated her dude. The other one loved hers. Somehow, California, everything just works out, you know? Nigga turned down 6 months, which is already spooky, because again, it's 6 months on some shit, altercation you know you was involved in, that you then gotta prove you did discharge. And again, you like a rich nigga, so this ain't like...
Yeah. So even if you get charged with the 6 months, it ain't like you got to do the 6 months in jail. You could do the 6 months at home. You could do the 6 months.
No, well, that's not probably... I mean, they might send them to jail, but let's say they do or they don't. It's still one of them things where it's not like, oh, like... Except Rocky, like, what, 33, 34, some shit like that? 6 months, he 35. Like, it's like...
You might be 35.
Yeah, okay, 6 months, he 36. He's gonna come out still a billionaire, still rich. Like, this ain't like a...
36.
Right, but this...
I think your birthday is the day before mine.
Right, so he ain't even 30... Right, so I just said his birthday in October, right? Yeah. So, right, so he'd have been home for his birthday already. 6 months in, this shit happened back with January, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah, he would have did like 4.5.
Right, so he been home by June, right? So that's already... Because again, if you're a regular nigga, I get it, because, you know, life, you can't, you know, boom. But if you him, this is 6 months. At the worst, you're still rich on your own. At the worst, like the worst case scenario, if everything just falls to shit in 6 months, you're gonna come out a multimillionaire still with like power and influence and a bunch of other fashion. Then, like that's your scenario, but he didn't take it. It's worse out. This nigga, they had one witness on this man shit that wasn't the people that was involved. And the 3 people that was involved, only one person said it was one person. The other person said it was another person. And the person that the other person said it was said, I don't think it's anybody. I don't know about that. If that ain't no Scooby-Doo ass shit.
Yeah.
How y'all come? Y'all got all 3 of them? He was all, y'all for sure about all 3? You know it for sure? You know, not only did he possess a firearm that y'all can't locate, that y'all didn't find on him, that was inconclusive on y'all testing, that was found under a purse in the front seat when he was in the back seat, that wasn't claimed by anybody in the car. You know he possessed that gun. Yeah. And you know for a fact he discharged it and in residential with intent of some sort. You know this for a fact. That's what you're saying when you say they're guilty like that. Treat all 3 of them like he didn't get a hung jury on like one of the charges, nothing like, boom, okay, you possessed it, cool, boom. You discharged it. I think because the other one was something like, it was like something to do with like you was trying to attack somebody or intent to like assault or some shit like that. You know?
Did you see the shit where 50 Cent was like, I put 50,000 that he walked.
No, he said
500,000 that he walked.
He said 500.
And then the woman was like, I'll take that.
Megan Connor.
And that nigga was like, I need that shit by Monday.
Yeah, Megan Connor. Oh, and I hope he get on her ass too.
That nigga was like, man, I have my lawyers on your ass so fast. Like, I need my shit by Monday for real. And that go with the shit we was talking about last time, where he was chasing.
Him and Rihanna bought a house together. They own houses and shit together, all of this. So. But yeah, no, Megan Connor. I hope he get on her ass. I hope he really do. But he probably not. He's probably just fucking with it. Good for promo. Helps
yeah,
her.
that nigga on fire right now. Yeah. He going after everybody. That nigga went after Joe. Budden.
I seen that.
That nigga don't give a fuck, bro. That nigga was just like, hey, bro, you walking around naked.
Bro. Thing is, bro.
That nigga was like, how you get out the door naked?
That's how I know I don't understand the industry. Because there's no way I wouldn't pull up on 50. Like, there's zero way I wouldn't end up pulling up on him.
Yeah, this nigga got AI footage of you standing outside.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like we jumped this nigga or something. Like, he must have, like, the best security or, like, the most secret itinerary ever or something. Because there's zero chance at this. I don't give a fuck what age I am. Like, if he's still acting like a rapper, I'm still acting like an ignorant nigga. Most of these charges we gonna be misdemeanors. Because we gonna stump this nigga. He gonna have to pull a gun out of something.
Yeah. Because that nigga be going too hard.
Listen, bro. Bro, he have to pull a gun out of something. And I understand he work out his shit. The only thing that's gonna do is make me get in the gym. Because I'm gonna have to see that nigga. I put that nigga picture up on everything in the gym, nigga. Every weight, every like I have a picture of that nigga up under the barbell every time. Nigga, fucking nigga.
Hell yeah, nigga working out like I'm gonna find you in the club.
Nigga, nigga. We finna get it, cuz I'm in that bitch. I think I done contracted trainers and shit. I'm working on my motherfucking periods. Yeah, cause I'm finna beat this nigga ass. You ain't finna do that. I'm finna ruin your image.
Yeah, because I'm not finna let a nigga make AI image of me outside naked and be like, hey, bro, this how you
That's why I
look.
said I must not understand the industry. It must be another layer to it or something. Or I don't know. I guess 50. I don't know if. I don't know, but is that? I don't think he can do that. I don't think.
Certain niggas got diplomatic immunity and shit.
Yeah, I don't think he
touch
can.
'em.
I finna say he must, right? Because I couldn't picture 50 going to like report you to the police for beating him up for real. That don't seem like his nature. He's not one of them niggas. Like
Yeah.
and I mean that so respectfully, because like I mean, again, everybody that ever talks about him was like, nah, he was always on some shit. Like he was always one. Now he's no meat or nothing, but he was always on some shit. And but the thing is, it's like, nah, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like at this point, like, nah, like, and I'm not even like saying like, oh, like that. I'm saying like, with all it, you know, that's what's like you say, he on the road, bro. Like, bro, something, nah, because you're not finna have me running around running on pin.
This is how Drake should have beefed with everybody that he beefed with at the same time. Because this nigga beefing with Meech. He got Joe on the line. He got all these niggas that he could beef with, bro.
Right.
And he picks who he want to do it
Right.
with.
He's dictating the circumstances of things. And that's where Drake messed up. It's no 50 Cent. That's for damn sure. Yeah, he know 50 for sure.
Tank a couple weeks ago started the Residuals challenge after Chris Brown won a Grammy, right? One of his first Grammys in a minute. Everybody been chiming in. Vito,
Residuals challenge.
yeah. So Chris Brown got a song called Residuals.
And Tank,
I don't know if he was like a writer on the song or if he was just he fuck with Chris Brown heavy though. So like he started this Residuals challenge where like everybody could go in and put a verse on the song. It's been a lot of fire verses. Hold on.
stir this bitch.
Yeah, that's what
Oh, I'm sorry. This all look terrible.
you got a tumble it.
Oh, you can't shake it. Yeah. Tumble it.
That's what they do. That's what I'm doing here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
This one's all milky. Yeah, love it.
Yeah, so Tank started the challenge. They done had Wanye's kids from Boys to Men did one that was fire. Vito did one that was fire. It's a lot of R&B artists that done chimed in. But Jacob Lattimore from this shop chimed in on
Jacob Lattimore.
I think he's Emmett on the shop. The dude that owned the restaurant.
You show me a picture.
You don't watch the show?
Okay.
Yeah, so he chimed in and did a verse on the Residuals challenge, and the song is pretty much about like you losing a girl and you wondering what she doing with another dude.
I seen this.
So currently, she is Joey Badass's baby
I know
mama.
who this is. But I don't understand where this is going. I didn't know for a minute. But I was like, okay, I know now. I know now. I now know what you talking about.
So like, his is up there. He got the top 3 version for me. You know what I'm saying? Vito is number 1.
Right.
I think Wanye Kids. No, Jacob Lattimore is number 2, and Vito Kids. And Jacob Lattimore is number 3. But We gotta play it. No, we gotta play it. We have to play it. Vito came in and did typical Vito shit on the challenge. Like, to me, like, he is one of the most underrated R&B niggas in the game. I think we done talked about that on the pod before. YNHT kids came in and like the way they feed off each other made they shit number 2 for me. Or number 3. But Jacob Lattimore, the toxic shit that he did on this whole my nigga it gotta be legendary. For real. Cause that nigga didn't give a fuck. Joey Badass is beefing with everybody in the industry. That nigga saying fuck the West Coast and all this shit on his like last couple drops that he done did. Like Joey Badass really one of them niggas that's like trying to be like, hey, I'm not just acting, my nigga. Y'all forgot that I rapped type shit. The last couple of tracks he done dropped, I ain't gonna lie, they been alright. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit where he was like, hey, he was talking about the West Coast. I just wouldn't really give it to him off of that, but he one of them niggas that's in that mode to where it's like, don't fuck with me right now when it come to music. And that nigga Jacob Lattimore just came in and was like, fuck that shit, nigga. She only with you because I didn't want to get her pregnant at the time. And that is the most toxic shit I done seen in a long time, dog. I had to leave you because I didn't want to give you a baby. But Louis.
This shit. Is this copyrighted?
We'll find out. The beat might be, but I know this song, the verse ain't. Look at that smile, bro. It was just so toxic while he's smiling, while he's singing this shit. Talking about she is with us, right? When an R&B nigga go like this and he put his chest out while he raising his arms
so
back,
the thing is,
that nigga meant that shit.
when a nigga get to singing to my bitch,
That's what I was gonna ask you. Would you let a nigga sing or rap to your chick, bro?
I don't know. He could definitely do it because it's a free country. But if I'm Joey Badass, I'm in the studio immediately cooking this nigga. And then I'm going to give this nigga a hard time in real life, too, because how can I say that? If I'm not mistaken, he released this when they made, like, their announcement, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you feel me? Like, this wasn't...
You talking about her being wet as rain and all this other shit, nigga?
It wasn't just a drop on your album that blew up. This ain't Confessions. You feel me? This is... It would seem this is a response to a post
Yep.
to me, and from that regard, yeah, he'll have to see me about that, cause yeah, you must think this shit really the industry, like I'm like no, she really pregnant, bro.
Yeah.
Like, all right, put it like this. You know who Don Tripp is, right? Mm-hmm. How you think Don Tripp would feel if a nigga started singing to his wife?
That nigga supposed to get into the most raspiest voice.
Imagine, right? I don't think they married yet, but I mean, like I've said many times before, I think having a kid with somebody is way more impactful than marriage ever will be. Simply because not only are you intertwining DNA and all of these things to make a biological form, this party is then propagating this. You know what I mean? So cycles like so. It's literally to the earth way more impactful than marriage ever will be, or anything like in the existence of humanity. Having a kid with anybody is way more impactful than anybody that's been married for 30 years. That's some shit that nobody will know when they dig y'all bones up about nothing.
Nope,
but they'll know. They gonna know you my cousin. They gonna know this was a woman. They gonna know this was a man. They gonna know et cetera, et cetera. So that's why I said I don't give a fuck what motherfuckers say. All that baby mama shit, baby daddy shit, I don't like it simply for that fact, because I think having a child is way more of an honor than people give it credit.
Yeah.
Just because they can have kids. Simply just because you're not just having a child, you're having your representation. Like, we are in such a new technology era with so many intellectuals and pseudo philosophers that we've gotten to the point where we forgot. Like, only now is having a kid like not, you know what I'm saying? Like even like just like 2 generations ago, like you are Christopher the Third. You're not just Chris. You are, you know what I mean? Like, no, you are Henry L. Ford. You are George Bush Jr. You are, you know what I mean? Like,
yep.
Like,
as a nigga that made kids, like I could see like the difference between the 2 that I made. Like, one of them is like the nerdy side of me, and the youngest one is like the one that don't give a fuck, nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't give a fuck what you saying. Like, this is what I want to do, and this is how it's gonna get done. Like, and she about to be 4, so I don't know if Joey Badass got kids or not. So I don't know how.
Well, he finna have one at least.
But like,
but
just
that,
the anticipation of having a kid is enough for a nigga to go off the rails sometimes.
No, but that's what I'm saying, because it's not. That's what I'm saying. That dude is doing that because, like, all right, and I love doing this. Let's take this back to the olden days, all right? That's him sending a letter to the queen about why she couldn't get married to him. Whatever. But the king is getting the letter too. They reading it in front of both of them. This shit has started wars, my nigga. Mm-hmm. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, this shit has started this shit has shaped humanity, nigga.
Yeah. Because now what if she laying beside a Jew and she like, damn.
And you know,
all I wanted was a kid, and that nigga wasn't even ready, and now you the nigga that's...
Then he turned over.
You not even a favorite when...
He turned over. Do you love him? Do you
love it this minute?
Do you love thou? Do you covet him?
Do you yearn his loins?
Like, right, type shit. Right? This shit has started wars, my nigga. He can't go to sleep now. For weeks. He keep.
Hey, it's time to send these niggas in that fake ass horse.
Right.
And we supposed to send
Go get me that nigga. I want to have a conversation. Then they kidnap this nigga, bring him back. Then his daddy mad. Now, boom. Full on Armageddon. Easy. This shit has started wars, my nigga.
It's probably been niggas been roaring for centuries over some shit that happened like this.
This shit has started wars, my nigga. So when you talking about, like, no, like I think, like I said, I think everything is watered down right now, and I get it because people like to rebel, and so right now I think like everybody's rebelling against tradition or what is traditional, and that's fine. You know, I don't feel a need to do so in a lot of situations, but I do understand the notion, right? Because, you know, I don't got to do it how somebody else did it just because they did it that way. Because, like, when you think about it, right, like, tradition's really just getting bullied by your ancestors, right? Like, that's how it really is. It's like, my great-grandfather did it this way, so I'm going to do it this way. Like, that's all it is. This is bullying. This is bullying from your great-granddaddy, right? But... But on some shit for real, I get why people do it. But I don't agree. I don't agree with it simply just because it's not. You can't rebel against nature, and nature dictates that everybody that is a body gotta find somebody to make somebody, so that humans are still somebodies.
Yeah.
So, you know, that is a very important deed of humanity. Otherwise,
It's an important breed. I mean, to like society.
no, I said
like,
deed.
Like shit. Like I was watching this shit, right? So what him and Joey Badass probably fits to be in is like some shit that's like a human version of like I seen some shit where it was like some like rams or something and they was like battling for who was gonna mate and they would just like bump heads for hours.
Right.
Whoever tap out or whoever like die first, like you automatically the loser, nigga. Like
Right.
and I think he, I don't know, because I don't think Joey he could rap, but I don't know if he coming back.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna impact them because nobody takes. That's what I'm saying. Nobody on any side takes anything seriously enough. So I don't think they're gonna take it seriously enough for it to be an impact to Joey Badass. It's just gonna be a crazy topic that happened on Twitter. But I mean, it should be an affront to the highest order. I mean, this is way more than what Kendrick did.
Yeah.
In the reality, like, again,
This would be the better beef if we.
bro, if this was just some of my old niggas, so I love recounting my motherfucking glory days, bitch, and I'm still got more to come. But if this was 2002, 2006, 2005, something like that, and a nigga was rapping to a nigga baby mama, oh 09, 12, 15, shit, 19, 2019. You start rapping to Lauren London? Oh. You start 2019, you start singing to Lauren London.
Ain't nothing like these rap niggas.
Right? R.I.P. Nip, bro. 2019, you start singing to Lauren London. 2018, you singing to Lauren London. Be for real. Oh, y'all gonna meet? Be for real. That's what I'm saying, man. As the time is going on, you just seeing it evolve. If you think about it chronologically, that's how my brain works. No. This is not even a question.
Yeah. I wish a nigga would.
It's not even a question. Like, this is some New Year shit that this nigga being able to do. This shit here, this is 2025 shit. For sure. This is what you call that new shit. Straight drop. Cause no. Lord, like, don't even think about. I ain't even bring up the 90s because Lord, like, what? Not the bloody 90s. Lord, what? 2005, 2006. You rapping to a nigga baby mama? Oh, it's time to send the goons.
And niggas think it's going down. Like,
We coming to get that boy. Know what I'm saying? That's what I said before that.
to that boy.
Even know what I'm saying, even 2000, even pre-2019, I feel like, cause like niggas really didn't understand like the temperament of shit. Like R.I.P. to Nipsey once again. See, he set a climate. Like, see, that's why I hate when real niggas die. Because when real niggas die, shit like this get to happen because it's a void until they find a new real nigga that's of comparable value to fill the void. Because you gotta think, real nigga, everybody recognized Nipsey as a real nigga. Before him, it was Pimp C. Before him, you see what I'm saying? It was always a nigga that regulated the game in such a way.
Yeah.
You feel me? That it was
Eastern Standard Time, nigga. Them
Yeah.
niggas ain't the South. Like,
right. You feel me?
niggas is not the South if you on
Right.
Eastern
And
Standard Time.
they was willing to say anything or do anything.
Even though it's below the Mason
Right.
Dixon, even though it's
I mean,
there, like,
that
he
was-
said what he said. And
that
he
was
did
even
that shit.
Prime 50. You know, Prime 50. That's what I'm saying. It's not just one nigga or one thing. It's literally, it was a regulation to the point to where certain things just didn't happen. And because we in this expansive emo fingernail paint era, we got a lot of that to go around, you know?
I don't know. I think everybody got their crowd. And
Oh, did you see that, what's the dude name that got the nail deal?
of the football player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see, what's it?
Is he still in college?
He's still in college.
Yeah, it's an NIL deal. I don't remember his name, but I know what you're talking about. But I think everybody got their own audience, you know what I'm saying? And niggas like Pimp C and the niggas before him, like, kind of knew what they was doing. And they used what they do to, you know what I'm saying, get the niggas that would believe the shit that they would believe off. Like a nigga telling you that
The Alabama
nigga-
wide receiver, his name Ryan Williams, and he signed a $2.3 million deal with a fingernail polish brand. You know, but that's the era we in, man.
Yeah, even Drake do that shit.
I mean, yeah, we in a different, when this emo era, bro. So we just gotta understand that. But
And that's crazy because the emo shit been going on.
oh well, I mean, the emo shit is definitely nothing wrong with it. I'm saying that we just in this era where, for the most part, and it's not, again, nothing wrong with the emo. It's the other side, and the reality is, and this is just coming to me right now, but the nature of man is to go to what's natural, and when there's a vacuum of it, there's an imbalance, and then weird things start to happen.
No, because I went to school with emo niggas and
No, it's an imbalance.
like I'm talking about like emo white people and like
No,
actual
no.
emo niggas. Like,
I just
that
said
shit
some.
ain't-
I just said some pivotal shit You know what I'm saying? Rewind it. I'm gonna have to rewind. I gotta watch this episode just so I can see what I just said.
I heard what you said.
No, I didn't hear
like,
it. I didn't get a chance to hear
it.
it.
Time where niggas is like, oh,
No.
popping pills.
No, I didn't get a chance to hear it.
Niggas.
I didn't get a chance to hear it. That's what I'm saying. I gotta hear it. I want to hear it. Cause like no. Sometimes the pimp God, he just speak through me. You know, the game God, he's good, and he does what he does. You know. But,
and I think even before that, cause like Benny Siegel was like rapping on songs where he was talking about niggas was sipping syrup and doing all that shit back in the day. So.
Oh no, for sure. You want to go outside, while sipping in the rain, But, ultimately, it's a disrespectful thing, man, to do anything with a nigga baby mama at any time. And that's real nigga, geek
I
nigga.
wish a nigga would.
Anything. I mean, if nothing else, just because she pregnant and she, you know what I mean, I'm gonna leave her alone, just so she not stressed out, or because you might have caused an argument at their house. Mm-hmm. Joey Badass might have took that away and been like,
nigga still in that unique role,
right?
BMF. Hey, you just gonna be out here letting this nigga sing about you and shit? Like,
yeah, but
she don't have no control over it. She just
but
there.
But you don't know. But niggas take different angles, bro. And one thing I've learned to do is just accept that niggas take different angles, man. But when it comes to things like that, you gotta realize, there should be consequences for that, man. We gotta get back to
you
it.
Come with like a 12 or a 16 to rap that nigga. Or
I'm not rapping at that nigga about that. Well, I will rap about that in a way.
Maybe like a bar.
Yeah, a bar or two. But I'm not rapping about this. I got to see you, bro. Because we got to establish something. Once again, if a nigga started...
Even if I don't touch you, you got to feel that
If a nigga started singing the pregnant Laura London, her ex wanted to do his R&B shit. And I'm sorry about not giving you a baby.
Well, it would probably be Lil Wayne.
Right. So then if Wayne started rapping about how he missed Laura London, a pussy...
It's a rap.
And
you a blood nigga, get out of here.
And Wayne started rapping about how he missed Laura London pussy and her wetness, and he wish he would have gave her another kid. And
wearing a chain of a chain. Like,
nigga,
I can drop songs about you. Like,
is you cool, guy?
You suing a nigga for your
bro?
music.
I'm not rapping about you, bro. I'm gonna beat your ass. What is you talking about?
I mean, I was just saying.
I'm not rap, nigga.
From the
See, that's how the.
If you wanted to
I'm not rapping about you, bro. I feel like Don Trip, bro.
Oh yeah, you don't have to rap.
Yeah, this is real life. Look, all that rap shit is rap shit. All this hoe shit is hoe shit. I ain't gonna talk about no nigga hoe, cause I feel like that's hoe shit. But more importantly, now you like upsetting my baby mama, and that fuck with her pregnancy, and that fuck with me.
RKO.
You feel me?
The legend killer.
We gonna have to speak. We gonna have to see about that. You got to come out and apologize or something about doing that, or we got to see about that. I don't give a fuck if you an R&B nigga. I don't give a fuck if you was a referee, nigga. Swear to God. Swear to God, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you NBA referee, bro. I'm gonna break your legs. It's a misdemeanor. I'm gonna beat your ass. It's a misdemeanor. I'm rich. I don't give a fuck. I'll take that probation for to whoop your ass. And then after that, if I can't whoop your ass, I get somebody else to whoop your ass. If you keep it up. What, bro? Like, nah, bro. It got to be a line somewhere, bro.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a line somewhere, bro. Like, one thing I could say, about the pimping game is there's a level of respect amongst gentlemen. It's supposed to be, if you player, you're supposed to keep it player at least. If you ain't no pimp, you're supposed to keep it player at least. And it's supposed to be enough respect amongst men. Cause, all right, this is how you think about stuff if you don't get it. Would you do what you're doing in front of the people that you're addressing to do it?
Nope. That's why I do it in front of the people. I'm trying to address it.
But that shows you everything you need to know. Would you sing to my bitch about how you didn't get her pregnant and how her pussy was wet if we was both standing in front of you?
Say, once a nigga go like this.
Ejectocito, cuz. Would you sing? That's how you gotta think about, right? If you wanna know whether or not you doing some fuck shit or not, would you do what you're doing if you were in front of whatever you were doing it to? Whatever that scenario is.
I wish a nigga would.
Right? And that tells you everything you need to know. That's how I operate life, right? Like I'm gonna give y'all that game for free. This is life coach Rick quick. Right. This is life coach Rick. It's life coach Rick, you know. Would you do what you're doing if you were in front of whatever you're doing it to? That tells you whether it's some fuck shit or not. And you don't want to just apply to just people or scenarios, right? If you at the zoo and you see a lion and it's at the screen, and then you start doing stupid ass shit in front of a lion, that's right. Would you do what you're doing if you weren't, right? It applies to anything. Literally anything. You literally, it gets you through everything in life. Would you do what you're doing if you were in front of people or the things that you're doing it to? The answer is no. You're doing fuck shit. And I don't believe that nigga would sing to a nigga baby mama at the baby shower about how he didn't give her no baby and how her pussy was wet. So, since you wouldn't do it in front of me, you doing fuck shit. Yeah. And I'm going to show you what that gets you. Now, if you would do it in front of me, yo, you a bold nigga. Now, you still gonna get knocked out. But at least...
Yeah, because as soon as you go like this...
At least you a bold nigga, right? But...
This nigga had a glove on.
Bro.
While he was singing.
No, like I said, bro, that's
and it dropped the mic.
That's the error. That's the error that we...
This nigga did a mic drop. Singing to your... Nah, bro. Joey Badass should have dropped the same day. For real. If you're not gonna see this nigga in person, you gotta let this nigga know how you coming. Ain't no nigga if it's to tell me the only reason why you with this nigga. Because that's basically what he said is, the only reason why you with this nigga is because I couldn't and I didn't want to give you a baby. I didn't want to be locked down like that. So I had to let you. He said that shit. I let you go. It wasn't that you left me or it was a mutual. This nigga said.
Bro, but that's what I'm saying. Now, would you do that in front of me, Joey Badass? For that pause, I'm going to beat your ass. Because you wouldn't do that if I was there. And that's where you're supposed to keep it, respectful. If it's not respectful, it's disrespectful. That's how I take it. That's just the trill. I just take it as that.
Yeah, and that nigga been on Joey Badass been on a dissing streak lately. Like the last like 2 or 3 songs that he done dropped, that nigga done said like, "Hey, y'all trying to say the West Coast got it, nigga? We still here, nigga. Fuck what Kendrick talking about, type shit." Like Joey Badass been on a roll for the last like month or 2.
Oh no, we can cheers up to him for his music.
For you just wanting to, it was a bold move, bro. And I don't know if that nigga really want that smoke.
Music wise, once again, if he takes it that route, then cool. That's what they doing. But like I said,
that depend on if Joey Badass reply.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Musically.
That's what I'm saying. If he replied musically, but again, from every regard, that is just not something to do. That's not something. Singing to a nigga baby mama, rapping at a nigga baby mama, rapping about a nigga baby mama, rapping to a nigga baby mama, rapping things that allude to a nigga baby mama. All of that shit has been known to get niggas killed.
I wish a nigga would. Man.
And you don't gotta be that nigga. That's what I'm saying, man. We gonna sign off. And I'm gonna repeat this. I'm gonna repeat this one more time. If you are doing something that you wouldn't do in front of the people or in front of whatever you're doing it to on social media or whatever, studio, whatever, then you got one more? No. Then you're on some fuck shit. And you just should accept that. You have to accept that. Because that's what that is. I'm glad I came to that realization.
Oh no, you gonna get what you asked for.
Right.
Every time. No matter what you doing. If you grinding for success and that's all you asking for, you might get it. But the niggas that be wanting the bullshit in between the rise to success, you gonna get it. And if you make it past that point, you might be alright. But if you don't, you might never get that opportunity again.
No.
And I just saved you from a nigga moment in the future for maybe 3 niggas, but
No, that's what I'm saying, man. No, this will save you your whole life if you just, My thing that go through my mind is something different, but that's something for you. If what you doing, but you gotta follow us for more gems on all platforms, man. That is Dubz, DUBZ817.
yes, sir.
On everything. RICKCODE, Red Code. Follow the motherfucking YouTube, YNHT Films. Follow all our shit. Chef Chad. Follow his reviews. Follow the pod. I've been looking at it. I like how our channel look. It looks so fucking good.
Yeah.
Because it's got everything on it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's variety. I like it. It's like a network. I'm telling you. We finna do some different shit, man. I promise you.
Oh, we got some more shit coming.
So,
My wheel's working.
like, subscribe, and share.
I'm your girl favorite nigga that she ain't never met.
Hit the notification bell. This has been the Poor Podcast, episode 128. As always, make sure you
Pull up.
all of it. Goddamn.
Oh, that hoe is the soldier. That's why you go.
Oh, shit. You already have enough trouble with this bitch. Pull up.
Yes, sir.